What's poppin', y'all? What's poppin', y'all? Welcome back to Crown TV. I am the Crown Prince. If you do not know, shout out to Sixth Floor Custom Designs for the hoodie. If you need merch made, go check out Sixth Floor Custom Designs on Instagram. It seems like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, we got a caller on the line. We got a caller on the line. Caller, state your name. Who we got on the line?
Yo, King Earner live and direct.
We got King Earner live and direct in the building, y'all.
Ain't no question. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. I brought some guests with me, man. Leak Mall supposed to be here, but he working. He had a feature, so he doing a video. And at 16 right now in the studio. I'm here with Rock Uncut from Chess Chat. He's been with me from the beginning to the end of Ab trial. We live and direct though. What's up with you, Crown?
Man, I'm cooling. So I just wanna before we go into it, let's see. I don't wanna look like we skipping over nothing. So
Okay.
so go ahead and let the people know the problem or the issue that you're having with the channel.
All right, well, like I was saying in reference to me and you was talking earlier today, I feel as though you've done a very good job of covering the story, but when a rat was given that platform of having a say so, like there's a lot of things that we're going to go into, but that was my main issue. Everything else was kind of like smooth because you was actually coming directly from the docket. You know what I'm saying? You was covering it where a lot of people don't understand that when you're giving it to the people and they can sit down and like go into the courtroom with you,
Right.
it gives them a better, vivid stance, and I respect that. You know what I mean?
Mm.
But when it's like, oh well, now it's almost like, oh well, now Wayne Perry just called in. He's killed over 50 people here. Let's honor Wayne Perry. I know we're not going to honor Wayne Perry. I'm going to honor Wayne Perry because I feel like he seeks forgiveness for his wrong, and that under my religion he could be forgiven. But a lot of people are going to say to me, oh no, and he's teaching the right thing, not the negative, where you got a guy like Taz that was calling in or having his family calling in, and this guy was actually, making up lies, first of all, because he's playing gangster to the people, but when it came down to him being a real man in real life, he wasn't being who he say he was supposed to be. Real men, if they're going to plead out something, they're going to accept it and say to the family and to everybody, I apologize, and they're going to take their time and go away. They're not going to put it on nobody. When you got individuals that's pleading out the third degree to try to leave the conspiracy open to lie on others after saying on wiretap how he actually took time out and planned on doing these hits himself. He even boasted on it numerous of times. Even in CFCF, he was known to be an individual that be in a cell with individuals saying, yeah, I killed this one. And he went and got this dumb idiot, went and got OBH tatted on his neck, and no one even knew him. They were kind of weirdo youngins. This is what I want the youth to understand. This is what a guy we call a 100% follower. That's what you call following. Anybody that takes time out and do those type of things and go under the understanding of being dishonorable, those individuals need to get the grips of this type of lifestyle that these kids is living now. They think it's cool to be an obsessed fan, don't know nobody, and go around harming good people from the back. They don't even have the honor to look a man in their eyes. I don't respect it, brother. So when I first heard you done it, at first I was upset. And a lot of people was like upset about it, but I can honestly say, Leak never gets upset about any of the things that's said on the internet. Mm-hmm. It doesn't bother him. Although he's human like we are, he shows a different mindset and a different attitude. That boy's a machine, man. Why do you think that he wasn't caught up in none of that nonsense, man? Because he's always been a positive individual. And if you see what we've been doing and what Ab been doing for years, you would know, bro, this was all set up, man. They've been trying to lock Ab up for years, bro. And, I'm just backing up the facts of the truth that this is one big lie. And I respect what y'all got going on, but we can't give that type of individual a platform.
All right, now while I maintain my right and my right to make the decision to have whoever I want on my platform. You said something very specific earlier. You
No
pointed
doubt.
out something very specific that I can't argue with, and that's the thing about him. Saying the thing about how he not running, how he not hiding, and I did my best to omit all of the BS. I don't want to curse the S talking, the taking shots. I did my best to omit all of that, but I gotta be 100 and I gotta be a man and say I should have omitted that.
No doubt. I appreciate that,
I
bro.
should
I
have
really do,
omitted that,
man.
and for that reason, I'm gonna take the video down.
Damn, that's beyond honorable. See,
For,
when you get an individual though, that don't care about the financial part of it and is really covering the truth and honor the truth and know when something is wrong, this is what men unite and get things done. This is what people understand. I still got people ridicule me about the Malcolm X statement that I made, but at the end of the day, you got to understand the statement I made was to hurt an individual as far as what the people see. To hurt an individual that mean a lot to us. So you got to sometimes go back and be truthful. I went back, I apologize because we understand Malcolm was of a different breed, a different honor. So we can't go around just disrespecting and dishonoring people like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I respect what you, listen, bro. Everything you doing, like Rock was even singing, outside of that little incident, and you honored that. My man Rock was saying the same thing, and his thing is, like, he like Rock like our lawyer because we hear everything that he say clear.
Mm-hmm.
So when they come down to like different decisions and different things that we see in the courtroom, not on anything else because we don't do anything except positivity. That's what our lane is. This ain't nothing jokingly. This ain't nothing sarcastically.
We want to destroy it.
You know what I'm saying? Rock been with me for a minute. I've been with him. We've been helping each other for a while now, and I can honestly say, bro, ain't nobody else outside of your show telling the people exactly what went down in the courtroom.
Yeah, we appreciate the way you carried it. You came with factual. Definitely seemed like you had somebody in the courtroom. So that was real dope. The fact that you came with was pretty accurate. It was some discrepancies, but no, we appreciated the content.
Yeah, it's always gonna be some discrepancies, man. And I say all the time, man, if y'all see it, if y'all hear it, call me, hit me up on the gram. I'll give you my number. We can always straighten whatever out. You know what I'm saying? That's the only problem that I had, King Erner. I feel like you could have hit me.
Most of the time, most of the discrepancies was little minor joints. It wasn't nothing serious.
Okay.
But giving main man that platform was just like, that was like distasteful.
It was almost close to Alpo pointing out the factors that he done to Rich Porter in a situation. That's how we looked at it. We didn't look at it from a standpoint of what was actually being said or who, but we just looked at the fact that that man has a family. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, damn, you feel what? That was my main thing. Everything else, man, for real, when it come down to the streets nowadays, it's really, everything is social.
Mm-hmm.
It's different from when I was growing up. When I was growing up, those type of things in life was a secret, man. Anything negative was always a secret. We wasn't the dudes running around to do that at school because we knew there was supposed to be a goal. The goal was to get in and get out and help everybody, but somehow we get caught up in the cars, the chains, the chick with the fat butt. We get into the mindsets, and when we do that, bro, it cloud our vision. So, even what all of us are doing, even though I have to admit, a lot of you guys' platform, the way you guys' platform is set up, it has a lot of, a lot of professionalism to it, where people can say, damn, I want to sit down and watch this movie, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Where I'm just speaking. So what I'm doing is actually something I'm doing out of my heart, but at the same token, it's not something that is organized and complete and structured. And what you got is structure, and that help our youth.
Yeah, that's a
little bit
fact.
more sometimes. And your following, you're going to watch your following grow quick. So I'm not an individual that got 40,000 subscribers and think I'm this or think I'm that because I got 30,000 on the gram almost. I'm not. That doesn't type of things don't move me. It's about the eagerness and the honor in what you're doing. So that's why if I'm on another site, you'll see me do quadruple the numbers that you ever see me do on my own site, because they're looking to see me in that professionalism when I'm always going to give it to them raw, live, and direct. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, my only thing with that, fam, is I just wish you would have hit me first. So I took that a certain way. I took that a certain way. And, you know, next time, that's all I ask, fam. Like, now that you got my number, I got your number. You know what I'm saying? If you see something, if you hear something, just hit me, bro. That's it. It ain't nothing we can't iron out or fix.
I respect that and I honor that. And guess what? As a man, so the youth and so the people can understand that I'm not a person that feels as though I can outdo people and be just aggressive and say things. You know, you're 100% correct. I should have came to you or found a way to reach out to you as a man, and that's what men do.
Yeah, so, we could have ironed that out real easy.
Yeah, we just did.
Yeah, that's a fact.
We ironed it out nice and flat, you hear me?
Yeah, that's a fact. So, can you go into this Taz thing? Can you tell us about Taz? Can you tell us get off your chest what you want to be known about Taz?
He's an upset fan, man, like a person, an individual who as a child, think about it, man, that's coming up in the ghettos and the communities around the world. We love the rapper that talks the street slang. We love it. It's our number one thing, and we got to admit, if A.R. is guilty of anything, it's street slang. You know, sometimes in street slang, people can predict and say things about individuals and say, oh, man, he said this or he said that. Man, Taz was never a part of anything. That is a lie. I've never seen this individual. If they're saying Dark Low knowing, okay, I don't know if Dark Low the knowing. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if Dark Low that deep as I know of Ad and Leak Moss. I know Low like very close, but you know, I damn near slept with fucking Ad and Moss when I was in the streets and didn't have nowhere to go. I don't never remember this guy coming around, man. I don't never seen him. I never heard of him. Everybody gonna say, well, what about when he said him in the rap? Yo, I can tell you one thing. I know everybody know 1,000 Tazes that Ab know. What about they just thought the Muslim brother, Little Taz on Instagram, they thought he was the guy, thought he was Taz.
They passed around a lot of pictures of people that wasn't Taz.
The thing is, it was proof for sure that don't nobody know this guy. Ab said a lot of different Tazes, and people mistake the understanding that we know for a fact that could never have taken place. The lie that Taz is putting out there, that could never, it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't add up to anybody in the world. We know the jury was instructed. The judge controlled the jury, the courtroom. The judge was the judge in the DA courtroom. We understand this. Our main thing is that the truth be told, that Taz was an obsessed fan. He never knew anybody. He just was adding people that I'm not going to say on his platform, because I know legally that's not cool for me to be doing. You know what I mean? Taz was putting people, implementing when already on wiretap. He admitted to all the crimes that he done trying to be cool. That was his main thing, and that's what the youth got to escape that power. Don't think that the king earners, the guys that's teaching you about the CMOS, the health, they're telling you don't do this, by honoring the fact that a guy that wasn't a rat, that changed his life and wanted to clean up his community, can be respected. That's the only men I respect. I don't respect none of that. Everything else is irrelevant. If this was true about Eminem, I wouldn't be out here yelling and screaming. You think I would? I'd be in my house tucked somewhere trying to figure out how I escape, because we would know that all these things would be true. All this BS is a lie, man. A big lie. You think I'd be vouching like this? Think I'd be saying these things out to you outwardly? I'm talking to you from my heart. Don't you believe a guy who said he was a killer, who said he snuck behind an individual and gunned them down? We can't respect that. In our world, we look a man in the eyes. Taz can talk from the prison he in. telling this not sarcastically. Youngins, don't waste your time. There's a downward departure that'll help him get out of jail quicker if you bother him. Leave him alone. Let him be. He has no platform. He has no mindset. He's stripped of his honor, and I'm snatching it because he can't lay amongst the men that grasp honor. He never was a part of anything. He never said a rap, a tune. Everybody I know in OBH can rap their asses off. Everybody. Let's speak truth. Let's speak facts, man.
Yeah, I spoke to, during this whole thing, I spoke to somebody who was super close to Ab, and he told me he only saw the man like one time. So
he probably half-ass blind, though. Whoever that is blind, too.
yeah, but he said he only bumped into the man like one time, and he said that most people saw the dude as an outsider.
Yeah, I don't know. I never laid eyes on that kitten, man. That guy's a meow guy. That's not a guy that Ab would have around him. Ab have leaders around him, man. All the men are leaders. You don't have no guys like that that's running around and claiming lives like that, man. Who gets into a jail cell and think it's cool to boast on that type of thing? Come on, man. That guy didn't turn into a whole rat. Look at the picture they got of him in jail squatting down. If that's not a rat growing, I don't know what is. The kitten got a tail and everything. I swing him around, throwing him, hang him on the joint. Let him lay there on the line. Let the people understand. This ain't the type of person of honor or respect. We can't carry that like that. We got to drag kittens like that, man. That's a kitten, man. Drag him in a way where you don't harm me physically. Drag him in a way where you harm me mentally. Come home and do the right thing and let this rat be sitting in jail like, damn, I can't believe they came back with a pill and they ain't going to do nothing to recycle no crime. Get locked up, pulled over, gun on them, tell on everybody and keep that thing recycling. When we can stop it. We're stopping it now.
Yo, a lot of people
without doing violence.
A lot of people asking about that lyric in that song, and you touched on that earlier. Can you touch on that again?
That was someone else that he was. Ab always say names in songs. He fabricate everything in his song. You notice is entertainment. Mm-hmm. How many Tazes do you know? The little guy Taz on Instagram. Everybody thought he was Taz, but that's not him. But nobody never heard of this new kid. He grabbed somebody else's name, man, and put it on him and said he is this gangster guy, bro. That's a kid. You notice he killed whenever you heard about his killings, it was sneaky shit, man. Come on, man. Where's the G's at? Stand up for something, man. Don't no men stand on that. Even the Cowboys, they want head up face to face.
And not even that, man. When you dealing with the legal system, it's about what's legal and what's illegal. There was so many illegal things that took place in this trial where it's like, come on, man, you can't even stand on that. That's everything he say is dishonorable. So everything is all entertainment. So all of the entertainment pieces of this case was all that. The lawyers did an excellent job of showing you that rappers do this. This is what they do. It's called hyperbole. They make themselves seem bigger than what it was. They talk about vicious crimes. That don't mean that necessarily that anything like that is taking place in real life. And they did a beautiful job painting that.
Yeah, I also think the lawyers, I was doubting the lawyers at first, but I wasn't in the courtroom until I heard the closing arguments. I thought the closing arguments by all of the lawyers was phenomenal.
Yeah, from my perspective, all of the lawyers, they bit his head off. But you just look at how unjust the system is. The fact that the prosecutor gets to go first, the defense lawyers get to go, and then the prosecutor gets to go again.
Right.
Like, what kind of debate would you allow your opponent to get 2 times and you only get 1 time?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That just speaks to the injustice that just happens on a regular basis as it is. Like, come on, man. How you get a rebuttal with what I said, but I don't get to say nothing back? Like, I just tell you the whole system from the rip is rigged. Right? How you got an interpreter how you got somebody to come in here and try to interpret what I'm talking about? But he only get to he take it out of context. He uses a sentence here, a sentence there. I can make anybody look like a drug dealer if I just take one line out of a whole string of conversation.
Right. We'll be dragging every rap in the world.
Yeah, like, come on, man. I just think that it was enough reasonable doubt created, and they have many issues on appeal that this was just one part gonna really understand that they had rights that were violated. That's gonna get spoken to, and I think they're gonna be all right. And that's just it.
The second part of it was the guy pulling over Kazi in a car with a vapor pen that has no smell.
You had bull crap all throughout this case, man.
There's no smell pen. You get you don't even have a warrant. You take these people's phones.
Yeah, you had the bull is on the cop that said that he took he pulled him over for the initial stop that got a cell phone and then the cell phone led to this. That cop was on a Jiglio list. Like, he's a cop that's not even allowed to testify in court because he does not have credibility. But y'all allowed this man to basically start an operation. He pulled him over. When he pulled him over, they took a phone. That phone led to this and led to that and led to people start getting followed and watched. It's like, that's all fruits of a poisonous tree.
Cherry versus Ohio.
Cherry versus fruits of a poisonous tree. And it's like, you got to look at that. Those issues are going to get raised on appeal. So, hey, man, the men ain't holding they ain't putting their heads down, man. They still holding their heads high.
Yo, if y'all want to talk about the how they holding up, if y'all want to tell people, have y'all talked to Lowe recently?
Yeah, everybody. From my understanding, there's a lot of people that talk to Lowe, and it's the same love. Everybody the same love for one another. Lowe don't get no love, no different love than the men. The men don't get no different love to them. Everybody love is on the same level of honor. You know what I'm saying? It's just that everybody know that Lowe is, whatever these people are saying about him is not true. Lowe a guy that always keep everything in the cut. He's never on anything negative or anything that's got to be said, negative. He ain't speaking on none of that stuff.
He's speaking on what they doing
on Dark Lowe. Yeah, like they railroaded him. Like, I was in the courtroom when they came up to me first and thought I was Dark Lowe. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day.
Yeah, I heard about
Lowe
that.
Lowe ain't care about none of that. Lowe ain't care. All the men is dirty. Listen to me. That stuff never hurt them in the courtroom. I think it might have hit us harder in the back.
Right.
Then it hit them in like it went over their head and hit us. Boom. Because they already doing time. If you ever done time before, by the time you get the sentence, you be looking forward to trial. By the time you get to whatever else, if you blow trial, it's like, what's the appeal process?
I was just about to ask you that. Explain the sentence and what's the next steps going on for the
appeal, you know what I'm saying? They're going to get to their jails or they might can't. If it may be something in the appeal that's so quick, they might stay where they at and they might go right to trial again because that judge, he directed. I forgot how they say he directed wrong. But they said, I think it was count number one.
He did a bunch of things. But before you even get to that, when we look at the next process of them sentences, so they gotta get, this is where they can really use some support right now because now you need people to speak to their character so that we can look for ways for the judge to exercise some leniency.
Right.
But when we look at this judge and how he carried this courtroom, it's like, who can expect some leniency from this type of dude?
My God.
I mean, if you being honest, this dude, man, I don't understand how he's in a courtroom.
I've been saying that from the beginning.
He was saying, well, I understand that both sides don't agree with me, but I'm just going to do it anyway. Like, how you got both sides mad at you?
Yeah, both sides mad at him, the government and everything.
Hey, listen, man, this judge, he just outrageous. He damn near couldn't remember nothing. It's like, how you still a judge?
99 years of age.
Yo.
Bottom line is, the judge is old.
There's so many appeal issues, man, that it's just like, all right, this is just one step in a process, man.
Yo, I've been saying the same thing about this judge from the beginning, and I ain't never seen the man or heard his voice.
Right. Just from what you've been...
Just from reading the paperwork.
Yeah. No, this judge is outrageous, man. He outrageous. And I'm talking firsthand, like, he don't give you... Even the jury, when you look at the jury made up of three... Well, it was three black, right?
That's it.
Three black.
Three.
It was three blacks. It was two women and a black man.
Right.
But they look like they both Republicans.
Oh, man, forget about it. They complexion of their darkness don't even have that glow on it.
And then everybody else was all white. So you already knew, like, we looking at the jury the whole time. It's like, yo, look at their faces. This ain't a jury of our peers in no kind of way. They was not a jury of their peers. I don't know how you can say that. This jury was made up of people who don't even understand our culture. They look at us like, at any given time, we can see them wearing a Make America Great Again hat. Any of them.
And
so it's like the whole system is rigged.
Call you the N-word and everything.
Yeah, the whole system is just rigged against us, man.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's what we speak to. It's like we can't even get involved in their system. because these are the tactics that they use. Once you get in their system, they're going to take the narrative. They're going to get people in here that's going to believe their narrative, and then they're going to use a racist judge, to enforce that narrative once they lock you in, and they're going to send you through the moon. Like, all of these dudes is facing the minimum 19 years at the minimum. Having them is facing more time than that, but a minimum 19 years just from the minimum amount of work that they found. Like, yo, when you look at the guidelines on this, it's like, yo, this is crazy. This
and it ain't a mandatory, though. The judge can be lenient and say 10.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's the horrible part about it.
Yeah, you got the kind of judge that's not going to do it.
Yeah, absolutely. Nobody
not going to do it.
Nobody is confident once you put it in their hands, and that's why this system is rigged from the beginning. Why would this shit be in this old racist man hands? You know he racist. Any white man over 50 damn near, you already know.
He's racist.
Like, you was around during the time where they had white fountains and black fountains. You could not help but be racist. Unless you fighting for us, and then you would have got killed with us. Like, come on, man, cut it out.
Yeah, that's
cool.
cool.
We're going to see. They gloves on, they not scared. You know what I'm saying? They rumbling, man. And it's easy. You see how every last one of them, they say, Ab, look back at his family, his wife, he blew a kiss, and he kept it pushing. Look how strong the women were in the courtroom. Look how honorable they was. Everyone that came down there that was for Ab, even Miliano's wife came down there. Everybody wife was there, and everybody wife had honor. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, bro.
Everybody stood tall.
Yo, bro spoke about this being a time to show public support. Can either of y'all speak to why Ab is not getting public support from all of these people he was around?
Okay. Well, all right, I'll go first. Just rock and cut. I can speak to why Ab is not getting no public support. I believe because all the support on Instagram is just fake. Like, nobody really actually supports you, right?
Right.
Like, when it comes to actually having to be tangible and show me how much you fuck with me or how cool we are, you can't do it. It's all superficial. It's for the gram. I'm gonna go under your captions. I'm gonna give you the muscles. But oh no, if you need me to actually support you in real life, it's like, nah, he cool. Y'all figure it out. That's what they really into. So I don't really think nobody is really for you, right? Outside of the people that they can show tangibly how they supported you and what they did for you.
Exactly. And my joint is this. This is how I feel about them. I feel about these guys is like this. A lot of them are just kittens. Let's be truthful. Yeah. Most of the guys you see, Ab, he posting on it, he'll let you know. These are my rapper friends. You see where I'm coming from? Right. So some of them was just friends, and some of them was just kittens. It's up to the world to decipher which ones was the kittens and which was the friends, because Ab didn't have no pics on that. He would show everybody love. So I never saw him show a rapper just because he was hard or tough, a spot. He showed everybody that love, and what ended up happening was them guys was afraid to come down to the courthouse thinking they would be indicted or something by just being in a rap video. Like, come on, you that much of a kid? But, with some people that understand it just stood away because they're like, man, I don't want to be there. I don't want to see them because it'll hurt me to see them. But out here, I know them personally, and they always supported Ab. Right. So I don't want to go too far on that because Ab would check anybody if it's about some of his friends that might have not came forth, but that may have been his friends. So my thing is that I'm not here to decipher that. Right. The people know. You can look in the back of the courtroom. The people who were supposed to be there were there, and the people who wasn't, we either understood they wasn't there or they know why they were. It was just kids meowing for no reason. Come on, ain't nobody looking at you or caring.
Yo, I think that we saw what public support, especially from like these people in the industry, can do. In the case of Meek Mill, 21 Savage. Oh, yeah. So, like, I don't think that it would have affected the outcome of the trial. But I think, like, right now before his sentencing, I would be sick if people let him walk into his sentencing without a show of somebody caring about that man.
No, you absolutely right. Without a show of public support right now, it'd be devastating. It's like, this is the time to show some public support, even if we understand that, you just doing it for, the likes or whatever. It don't matter. They can definitely use that right now. Like, okay, you do it, and that'll cost something.
People are opportunists. If they can't benefit off of it, they're not going to do it. You got a lot of people that benefited off of just going to that rally alone. Right. Just by going down there taking a picture, they done it. Why you think Meek not dealing with none of them? Yeah, but you notice that he's not giving none of them that attention The only person I seen him really give that much attention from Philly was Garzi, the way he was like, "Come on, we're gonna ride and do. I think we're gonna do some work." Everybody else, I ain't see him like, cause he saw that they was faking. A lot of them was looking to benefit off of that man. Ain't that something?
Yeah.
You in jail, you hear about all these other kittens that's down there. You like, hold on, how does this boy meow when he down here and he didn't like me? You think where I'm coming from?
Yeah, that's
it was
a fact.
fakeness. If you was from Philly, you knew they was fraud.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
I was rooting for him, and I ain't even, I'm rooting for anybody that's against the justice system. That's just me. I don't care who it is. They could be my worst enemy right now. Me and my worst enemy can see each other. I hear he locked up, and I could be like, damn, I want to get him out. If I got the bread and my money right, I might go ahead and help him out, because my goal is to never see us lose on that end, because I know that's their goal.
Right. It's really, at the end of the day, it's us against them. And every step of the way, from when you look at the school to prison pipeline, in every way possible, it's us against them. So I don't never root against nobody, especially when there's injustices involved. Like, come on, man.
Gosh, these people is no good, man. I done been there. You know what I'm saying? I've been in state and federal jail. Rock been in there, but we ain't here to kind of promote that. We're here to now try to tell the youngins, look what can happen if you let an obsessed fan do that. All you rappers out there, yeah, shorty that you got on your telephone that called and she want to meet up with you, you done smashed her, and she talking about you raped her. And you ain't do nothing but go see her and get what she want. That's the same kind of guy Taz is. If you want to explain to him as the female who lied on a rape. That's how you explain him. If we want, you know what? From this point on, we explain him, yeah, he's similar to the guy, the girl who lied on a rape. Because he's lying, you know what I'm saying? So, at the end of the day, man, it all could be promoted the wrong way, and somebody can grasp it, and you let them in, and they'll lie. And that man probably shook that man's hand at a rap concert. He don't know where he probably seen him. If you ask Ab gonna be like, man, I don't know where I've seen that guy from. There's so many of them. That's liars, man. Liars. It's like you don't got no connection to nobody, and they saying because he knew Dark Low that he know everybody else. How?
Hey, my man, and when you look at the other witness that they chose not to put on the stand, that's just another way that the government was playing dirty. It's like, how y'all got a witness that tells you all of the dirty things that the government was doing, and then now he's not being allowed to present, what he has to say.
Yo, do we know who this is, or y'all don't want to speak to it?
Yeah, we know who this is.
Yeah, we can't give his handle because that'll cuff and stuff us if they start that old
nonsense.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, he's known. He's not it's known who he is and what he's doing. But he's not even from Philadelphia. So what he was doing is just he created that reason. He showed you the reasonable doubt of the government having dirty tricks and not following the letter of the law, like just cutting corners and prosecutor misconduct. We seen that, and that's some of their appeal issues.
Yeah, we can't even say that he's even a rat because they haven't put their rat out there.
Yeah, well, they call it abortion. Man.
We just say he had an abortion. Maybe he did say something to his lawyer, and then he called it and said, you know what?
However,
I'm having a baby, and I need to stop right here. I need that baby destroyed because I was about to say something and give it to y'all. But you know what? I'm going to tell the truth because y'all harassing me now. Y'all scaring me.
His whole thing was, exactly. They started harassing him. They were just using illegal tactics to get him. Matter of fact, they were just trying to use him to paint their narrative. So they basically feed him a story or however they do it. Man, they got we can't even break down what lengths the government will go to bury one of us, man.
Like, who smokes 8 blunts a day and you say he's credible?
20 and 30. No, it wasn't 8. He said he smoked between 20 and 30.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah.
No, that's what he said. He said he smoked between 20. Oh, this the other boy, not him. This the other one.
The kid in the oven, man.
Yeah, he said he smoked 20 to 30 blunts. It's like, what? How you even alive? And now we supposed to believe what you said? Everything you said is like, it could have been yesterday, it could have been today, it could have been blue, it could have been red.
Where was I there? I don't know where I'm at.
Yeah, man, cut it out, would you?
He got OBH on his neck.
Yo, I heard that when the prosecutor was talking to him, though, he remembered times, dates.
Oh, man.
Oh, yeah.
But you can tell he was well coached. And there's nothing worse than a rat that is well coached and he's able to really paint a bad picture about somebody. It's like, come on, man. Now all of a sudden you Einstein, you can recall every single thing the prosecutor asked you, but when the defense asked you something, you couldn't remember your name.
I don't know.
You real combative. But that's because he's like, no, I'm with them. I'm not with you. That was clear. Like he like, I ain't helping y'all case.
Whole month.
And that's how he carried it.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. It was so many things in this case, man. And it's like, yo, this is what they would do. These are the lengths they will go through. They will go to bury somebody, man. It ain't cool. So at the end of the day, man, the men still got a shot. They got an opportunity to get back in court.
I think one of them gonna come up a little bit, or their time's might be a little lesser.
Yeah, they got various.
I think it's Brian.
They all got various different situations, but at the end of the day, they're all looking for relief. So the appeal process is gonna play out, and we're gonna see, which direction it going.
And for the youngest that's out here, that want to know what happened, it was them having heart. See, a lot of people are plead out, and they don't have no rights no more. When you in a situation, is like, say if you hear 10 things, but you like, hold up, I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they like, no, you did do that. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go to trial on that. So when you go to trial, if you lose, you can get back on the appeal, because there's so many different mistakes in the case that once you get back on the appeal, you fight it again. If you lose, hey, listen, count it as one you lost, man, and go ahead and finish that time and come on home. That's all.
Do y'all think?
A lot of people like to point to the Fed's conviction rate, right? They got a 98% conviction rate, right?
Right.
But the people that know better know that most of those conviction rates is people pleading out. But when you look at the appeal rate, they also got a terrible appeal rate. Like 40% of people get back in court when they appeal it and get back, get that time back. So that's why people don't, it ain't wise to just cop out and roll over. You want to preserve your right to appeal.
Yeah, I hear people acting like appeals don't exist with the feds or something.
No, appeals, you go to circuit court and then you go to the Supreme Court. So you get multiple appeals. And then if neither one of those works out, the Supreme Court is final, but then you still have other things that you can do. Habeas corpus, you have other options. So, no, you can always put up a fight with these people, man. They know that their system is unjust.
I didn't for them a million.
Right. You can, even when you ain't got a
shot
lawyer.
I can. You hear me? I take any shot. I don't care what it is. As long as it ain't me telling you, won't find that motion.
That's just
any other motion I'm throwing at you, Your Honor, because at the end of the day, I have a right to do so. But once you plead out, all you can ask is for I think it's a reconsideration real quick.
You can ask for reconsideration for sentencing or a little more leniency and stuff like that.
Right.
But a lot of these dudes, and we was talking about this earlier, they wait. No, we don't want to put that into the world. It's just a lot. They still got fight left in them, man. They got options.
You spoke about the people taking pleas. Do y'all think that the people taking pleas hurt the people that went to trial?
No. In no way. In fact, a lot of
it might have helped them.
I wouldn't say it helped them. I would say a lot of some of their appeal issues are the fact that they was bringing up stuff that wasn't actually
of their conduct.
No, it wasn't relevant to what we're talking about. You can't talk to me about somebody that took a plea and play their conversation in my trial when it doesn't pertain to me. So stuff like that they was doing, like you bringing up homicides that I'm not charged with. How are you? You're contaminating the jury. You're contaminating the judge by bringing up this information. So it was a lot of fights around the stuff that they was allowing in that shouldn't have been discussed. It's like, I'm not charged with that, so don't sit here and talk about it.
Wow.
You think what I'm saying? They did a lot of that. And I think those are some of the issues that's going to come up on appeal as well. It's like, come on, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't charged with it, so you can't attach that to me, because the jury hears it, the judge hears it. Like, come on, man, that's not cool. So I think they feel good as far as their appeal rights, man. That's what I'm telling you. It was so many things that was happening in this case. So you were like, no, man. One of these issues gonna falls in our favor, man. That's it.
Word. That shit crazy, man. I really hope them boys come back around, man. I really do, man.
Yeah. And the dark lotion, that's just some bullshit, man. But they just take them to the ringer, man. That's all they doing. They just taking people to the ringer, man.
He probably gonna spank that right on. He might spank that in emotion or something.
Man, they terrible.
You just gonna violate my rights and come into my home I didn't give you a right to.
Yo,
you're gonna get a warrant from when? Because you didn't have a warrant when I was at the courthouse. If they had a warrant when he was at the courthouse, they'd arrested him there.
Yeah, that's
free
a fact.
Free the men, man. That's all. That's the bottom line, man. Free the men.
Free the men ASAP.
These are injustices that they continue to do over and over and over, man. They keep throwing these dudes back out in the street to go and trap some more people. Like, come on, man. That's their whole flick. That's why our thing is recycle. We got to rebuild what we once destroyed because we understand stop recycling crime, man. Because we understand they kick these dudes back out onto the street and have them working and making the community. You know, they putting bad energy into the community just by having a rat out there. That ain't cool. We don't honor that
at all.
That's what's tearing our community down. If somebody gonna get some money doing something, yes, you know that's like a pharmacy. Pharmacies sell these joints, so that's not really where the problem is at. That's just the earn.
Yeah.
Ask about William O'Neill, Black Panther Party. Ask what he done and how he destroyed the Black Panther Party. That was one of the number one parties at that time that could have helped our people because they was more or less self-sufficient.
Yeah.
They helped one another worldwide. Now everybody do want to be more on TV and do worried about how far he can go in a movie and make some money and don't even dig. If they really wanted to stop the money, they could.
Yeah.
If they wanted to stop the money and have it go a whole nother way, they would. So we got to start investing and going in different ways, but we got to keep the dollar black. If we keep the dollar black, then we'll be able to attack in a different way because right now they're attacking us because we're against each other.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It seems like we always got something against each other, man. The mob, everybody follow them, but at the end of the day, they don't even follow it no more.
Yeah.
The last mobster was John Gotti. I was just kicking it with his son, Peter Gotti. You know what I'm saying? He got a lot of honor and respect. He's been watching what's going on. I've been keeping him in the midst, and I always comment on his pictures, let him know how I respect his father. Somebody tried to speak racist on his father, and it was like, he wasn't going to have it. And I saw how he defended our people. You know, Peter Gotti was defended. His father was racist. He showing up toward his children how to be for us.
Yeah.
Because I see that he spoke up for us. So my whole thing is that we got to start being the ones that point them in the right direction.
Yeah.
They might understand my message. They might not. They might understand your message because you're giving them a message regardless of these court cases. They might
show them information.
Right. They might understand rock message. They might understand somebody else's message. You know, at the end of the day, we got to stay focused and understand it's about the message, man.
Keep hitting them over the head with it, man. We gotta make this the new cool more than you know the streets.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah, that's all we be trying to do, man.
Yeah, and that's my thing, man. I don't ever want to be. I feel like we on the same squad, man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to, I don't want people to get that misconstrued.
Ain't no doubt, man. It's a win-win for us all, man. As long as we all giving back and doing the right thing, man.
Yeah, that's a
we don't gotta worry about none of our honor being in jeopardy. It's their honor. You know what I'm saying?
So relay that message to Leak for me. People was telling me stuff. I didn't hear what he said. I couldn't find it, but I ain't mean no disrespect. You know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
I get your point.
I never heard him say that.
I get your point. I get y'all point. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take the video down, and
okay, that's cool. Now Leak might have had Leak that he didn't make it. He had a different. He had sort of the same perspective, but he might have something probably rubbed him the wrong way because that's his brother. So
yeah, I said that on air. That's his brother. I can't argue with that man about nothing.
Yeah, so that's where you gotta understand where people is coming from, and you gotta honor that. So by you saying you taking it down, that's a good look. That's showing that you have empathy and you understand that it's not
about a dollar.
That's not about a dollar, man. You understand that?
Yeah, that's a fact.
Involved.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Everybody, if y'all in this joint, make sure y'all holler and y'all hit that super chat right away. Don't just sit there. I know how I carry it. I don't honor that. We want to make sure we get the information. Hit the super chat. Make sure y'all share this. Make sure y'all like it. Don't just sit around, man. Make sure y'all support what needs to be supported. I could be on my platform begging. He could be on his platform begging. But all he's saying is, show some love to the people that's given to the people back. That way he can make his platform. You see how professional it is right now, right? I see in a couple months it'll be even more. how many individuals gonna have 40? I'm gonna have 40,000 subscribers. He might not have it yet, but I can honor and respect that. Guess what? If he keep it like it is, it'll pass minds because he giving them the information directly from the courtroom. I can respect that. You know, a lot of people is not going to do it. My goal is to make sure that my family and my community is taken care of. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your goal is to get the information.
Right.
I respect it. I honor it. I stand on it. Man, I look forward to, you know, getting with you again. Me and Rock, we're going to sign out, but it's definitely a salute, 100%, man. All 5 stars. We rocking with Crown TV. King Earner live and direct.
I appreciate y'all, fam. I appreciate y'all, fam. Peace. All right, y'all. There you have it. Let me turn this damn mic down. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? All right, so I want to thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all coming through. I hope y'all appreciated that. I just went through a 10-month war on this internet, and I don't need no more wars, so I appreciated that. Shout out to King Earner. Shout out to Leak Moss. Shout out to homie, I forgot his name. I appreciate y'all coming through. I hope y'all enjoyed the interview. I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. Peace.